everyone, it's a Lady Shadana. Thanks for coming back to join my damp adventures under the ocean. I hope that you're having a great day. It's been a bit, I know, but, been doing some stuff and things. Did do some things offline. Not a lot of actual doing on my part, mostly watching my guys work. The warehouse and the town hall are being upgraded, and they're just very slow to go through all of the levels, especially because the town hall does take up all of these extra spoke areas and things like that. So those do take quite a bit of time. The one builder is still, I believe it's Sincere, is working on those. And the next level of the warehouse, again, it just took a bit of time, just switching up all those sides from cobble to diorite, and opening up this pool in the middle. So now we have a lovely pool in the middle of the warehouse. Very exciting. So we did that, and what else did I do? I added a little guard tower on the other side of the restaurant, and you can hear my cat in the back saying hello. So I just added a guard tower over there just to push that border out a little bit. And what else did I do? I thought about the things that we want to do next, and trying to decide what the best way to go about things is. Been watching the walls change color going up, so we've still got this and the roof part, and then we should be pretty close to actually having the level 2 town hall upgraded. Augustus is quite cranky at me because he doesn't actually have a house to live in, so I should probably work on getting that under control, because you don't want your people to be happy, for sure. Happiness is key. So Mubian was not wrong when he talked about how upgrades and stuff cause bats. As soon as all of these areas went dark, bats everywhere, which really very entertaining to me. The warehouse here actually got very, very dark and very full of bats. So I'm actually pretty happy about it. I like the bats. I like bats. In real life, I think they're really cool, and I hope you do too, if you're doing Aquatica, because you're going to get a lot of them. Just something good to know. So what I've been thinking is that the big space that I chose for myself here, I don't think I'm really going to need this much space for myself. I'm really only going to need a bit of space for my bed, for my cooking, for Blockhead's kitchen, and a bit of personal storage. Now, most everything goes into the main warehouse, so I don't need a huge amount of stuff. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do something. I'm going to pick one of the small modules, the single modules, but double tall, and I'm going to put it here. So it's going to have a really great view of the coral reefs and stuff, which I really like. I'm going to put some housing out here, and because Mubian is crazy pants, he has one called the apartment, and the apartment actually has 4 residences in it. So we'll be able to get a lot of residences in a small space, and so I think I'm going to put that out here, and then I'm going to change this, because then I'll have my personal space here, just a small one. I'm going to change this to one of the atriums, which is the space that you need to be able to grow trees underwater, and I'm going to do that because we have to have an atrium in place before we upgrade the town hall to level 3, because Mubian tells me that at level 3 the town hall actually removes the life rafts that have the trees on them right now, so we need to make sure we have an atrium in place for our trees before then. Now, do we really? I mean, we can run out and get trees ourselves, but if we want our forester to be actually doing anything, we do want an atrium, and I think it will look really nice. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this move my personal space over here, residences over there, and then we're gonna, you know, do some more stuff. We're gonna start getting our crafters in. I think I might put the crafters coming off of the university. The other thing that we need to get in place is a hospital. So we need to think about where we want to put the hospital. We kind of want it to be fairly central, I think, so maybe coming off of the university, because the university is right here. I was thinking maybe putting it off there, or I can even put it off to the side of the warehouse maybe. So I'm going to have to think about where I'm going to want to put that. But let's start by putting my personal space in, and then the new residence, and then switching this to an atrium. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead. Now the atrium that I want, I just want one of the small ones, or it's the small module, and that's in the infrastructure is where all the modules are, and I want the small double tall, or short double tall. So that's this one. I think it's this one that I want. And we're looking for, let's see, we're looking for the sandy bits. See, I was watching that red block because Moob says that the red block is the deco controller, which is on the front by the door. So there we go. So now, let's see if we can do this without drowning. Take a look out here. There we go. It's double tall, and when it's big, it's going to be really great. And I did take a look, and it is all placeholders inside. So it's the same thing. We'll be able to upgrade all the outsides and make them look nice and not have our inside bits affected. So I'm going to go ahead, and I think according to what we were just looking at, it looked like it was in the right place. And I did double check and make sure that it is within the boundaries that we have, because we put that guard tower in there, and it is not actually, it's not actually damaging any of the reefs, and I think that's going to have an even better view. I'll clean this up a little bit. And I can't breathe. Okay, alright, there we go. Yeah, oh, and some drowned. It's nighttime. Goodness gracious, hello. How you doing, my friend? Just chillaxing, hanging out in my oceans. It's almost sunrise. And, yeah, so I think we're going to do that, and I think that's going to look really great. So let's go ahead and build that, and get back up here before we die. So let's not die. With the trying to avoid drowning thing, I did spend a couple of nights unaliving a whole bunch of the drowned over at the sunken temple thing with no luck in getting scuba gear, so I'll probably try again, but I think we're at the point where we're just not lucky enough, and I need to go and get some obsidian so I can make the craftable scuba gear. But I was hoping to get some drops, but just not that lucky. Okay, so that's going to get started. So we do have one of our builders had just finished upgrading the warehouse, so we'll be available to start working on that space. And then, so we should actually see this area get updated as well with that town hall upgrade. It just it's a big upgrade, so I think our dude, I believe it's Sincere, working on this one. He's going to be doing that for quite some time, so we'll just leave him to it. What are we doing here? Nothing, we're good there. So now we got, instead of a big jump, we've got a nice step here now, and bringing some of the outside inside. with the little water trails here, which is kind of fun. And the next thing we were going to do the residence, I think. Are we going to do the residence first, or should we do the atrium? I think probably the residence. I think we'll do that. So it's a pretty big one. It is the apartment. So that's going to be under the fundamentals and residence and choosing the apartment. And that should be it. Let me think about where we are here. Oops, when we get it just outside the water, of course we can't see it anymore. We want it turned the correct way. Is that? Yeah, so I'm going to bring that back so we can see it. Boop, 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 boop. Did you hear that? That sounded like a googly of some kind. Is he just outside? I bet he is. I bet it's that drowned that was wandering around earlier. So anyway, so as you can see, the apartment, if we take it up to level 5 and take a peek, it has these all these different apartments in it, and the first one gets built, and then I believe you will then place the other 3, and there's 3 completely separate ones that get placed in there, and they're ones that it's a special way of building your schematics so that you can't actually see the other ones until you've built this main piece here. But I think that's going to look really nice. This drowned guy really wants to hang out and make friends. Poor guy. But yeah, so I think that's going to look neat. Oh, look at that, already gotten a good start on my personal space there. So then when we do that, and then the atrium that we're going to be adding in is the same double long, double wide, or double tall. So I think that'll look really cool and be a nice nice balance on that side for that. So I think we're going to go ahead and we are going to place that down there, except did we? Oh, you know what? I don't think we actually had a residence block in our inventory. We did not. Silly us. So we need to go and make a residence inventory block, or make a residence block to put in our inventory so we can actually build that residence. So that's my plan. I'm going to do that. I thought about switching this up to the atrium and moving this fisherman over there or somewhere else. And I don't think I will. I think I'll keep this here, and then I'll build something off the sides here. And what else was I thinking about doing? Oh yeah, so next we have to decide where we're going to put the hospital, because hospitals are very important. So let's see, what do we need? We need some planks. We got some oak logs here we can use. We need a torch. Was that a torch? Nope. Do I have any torches in here? No. Oh, we got some sticks. And we have some... What do we have? We don't have any coal left. We're running out of coal because we really need to get our mine upgraded in order to get down there and have our miner actually working on things. Do I have any coal left? Oops, I could spell. That would be really, really helpful. We have a block of coal. Turn that into some coal. Right there. That'd be great. Boop and boop. Turn that into some torches. So we've got some torches, and we will make our hot block. Just like that. And that. And that. Perfect. And while we're here, we might as well make the hot block for the hospital, because then we're going to figure out where we're going to put that. So the hospital is a carrot, which totally actually makes sense, because carrots are one of the main things used for healing. I've already had a couple of my citizens decide to get sick, and I had to go and manually give them a carrot and a potato to cure the flu. So where are we going to put that? We could put it off the one side of this guy here, I think. Yep, regular stone, so we can have the hospital coming right off here. That's still pretty central. We're going to be pushing stuff out all over the place there, so I think that would actually be a pretty reasonable place to go. So let's get our door. Let's do that. Let's pull it down. Am I using the wrong tool? I know that DO blocks take some work to break. Take that down. Boop. And put this up. And what a neat trick this is. Just a door holding out the ocean. That's really cool. How bright that is. I like that. I like that very, very much. Alright, so let's see. The hospital will be under fundamentals. Hospital, there it is. And let's see if we can see where, because sometimes we can actually see that sand right away. That looks like the piece that's on the other end. No, look at that. Just had to keep turning. And we found it. There it is. It's really kind of funny that when you get that one block away in the water, you can't see it anymore. But I think that will fit nicely there. And it actually will butt up against the builder's hut there, but they will just have their windows looking in at each other. My understanding is that we could break them open, but it will get closed back up at each upgrade, you know, which would be fine. So that will, yeah, I think that would look quite nice there. I think we can do that. So let's go ahead and ding and do that, and let's actually build that one next, the hospital, because having your people decide that they're not going to work anymore because they're sick, I mean, completely understandable. Right? So there we go, got that on the go. And then coming off of the other areas here, I think we're going to be putting the various crafters. I believe we're going to probably do the stonemason and probably the carpenter first, just because we have so much of these blocks that are done by the stonemason or the carpenter, and I think that would be a smart way to do things. And we've already got a lot of that. Good work, Jayla. You're doing such a great job. And then this will all be, it'll be replaced, because unfortunately I did bump this up to the level 2 already, and this will be bumped to back down to cobblestone. So a bit of a waste of time, but that's okay. That's okay. It'll be all right. Then I'll move these couple of things and switch this to the atrium. And I've taken a look at the atrium, and it does look really nice, and has the ability to grow, I believe it's 8 trees inside it, which would be pretty cool. And then we'll put something else off of these areas. I like to keep things pretty compact, but we can actually spread this out quite a bit more if we want to. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. And then we'll probably, I think maybe another delivery man, probably off of here, or I could put it when this goes to level 3. So on our next upgrade from this, I believe, is when the upstairs opens up on this one, and then we'll have these 4 opening spaces will be available as well. So I could put the second one right above it. And I mean, really the idea is that you're going to put in 8 on all 8 of the access points, and then build something off the end. Probably another guard tower or something, though I may have to, well, we'll see how the borders bump out. Because when you're building stuff now, it's really interesting to have to keep track of where your borders are and if your things are going to fit where you want them to. I wonder if that drowned still wandered around looking for me. He just wants to be friends. He really does. Hello, Ibrahim. And then we'll have to upgrade, I think, one of our builders to the level 3 so that we can get this on the go going down. So I have upgraded to level 2, and it opened up these nice little windows. I think it'll be really cool to go down into the shaft, because this sort of setup is going to go all the way down. So you'll be able to go all the way down and see what's going on. Oh, there's a glow squid. Very cool. One thing that I do have is there is a piece, and it's called, I believe, Mine Shaft. I think, where was it? It was in, where was it? Mine Shafts. And it was called Mine Shell. There we go, Mine Shell. Because apparently right now there is a bit of a problem with how the miner is having trouble doing the shaft down. So this shaft actually, let's see if we can do this without dying, did build a full shaft right down to the bottom. So in theory, my miner is going to be able to build his shafts down with this in place. Mubian says that it did fix the problem. So we'll see how that does, how that works, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then once he gets down to the bedrock, of course, he'll be able to go all the way down and start hopefully getting us some good stuff and things. So where we're at night again. Always at night. Where are we? I'm gonna have to start putting various signs pointing to what's going where. I think this is not the direction I wanted. And I'm in the process of collecting information on how the restaurants and the food and the feeding systems and stuff like that work in the bakery, so that I can do another video explaining exactly how just that works. Because my current understanding now, after having a discussion with a bunch of people on our Minecolonies Discord, is that the basic cook with the restaurant will be able to give out any food that he has when the people come to him or her, and the only thing that they can kind of cook is if there is an item they can just throw in the furnace, and that's it. So they can put in the raw steak, the raw chicken, the raw fish, that sort of thing, and take it out, and they can give that out. That's the only thing the cook can do. The assistant cook is able to do things that require more of a recipe. So really, when you look at it, the assistant cook is going to be really useful if you do things like the Pams or the Croptopia or things like that that have other foods with different recipes. You can teach those recipes then to the restaurant for the assistant cook to be able to do. The cook will not be able to do those recipes. So yeah, unless you're going to be wanting food from your extra mods, really, an assistant cook may not be super useful to you. The baker, once they get up to level 3, I believe it is 3 or 4, they can make some better food. So they will just make it and send it over to the restaurant. However, the cook will only request things like a stack at a time. So that's where you're going to actually start really utilizing the the minimum stock. So say if you always wanted to make sure you had, the special bread or the, cookies or cakes or whatever it is that the baker can make, you want to make sure that you have a minimum stock of, say, a stack of those at all times. So that will always make sure that the baker actually makes what the restaurant wants. But there's some other stuff around that as well, so I am making sure I understand completely how it all works so that I can do maybe another separate little video about it. So then everybody will know exactly how it works, right? Because we all want to have all the knowledge, because knowledge is good. And I love passing it on to you, and you obviously like getting it, otherwise you wouldn't be here with me right now. And I appreciate it very much. Okay, let's sleep through the rest of this night so that our dudes can get back to work. And what else do we need to do? We need to probably take a look at what materials we need for things coming up. Probably go out and get some more sand, because we're going to start needing a fair amount of glass, so I'm going to have to go and collect a bunch of sand. Right now, oh, here's something fun. So in this mod pack is, and let's see if he has, yes, Augustus, I know you want a house, you do, has special fish. Let's see if he's carrying any right now. Okay, so here we go, aquatic additions. This is a diamond ore fish, and apparently if we put a diamond ore fish into a furnace, it doesn't cook into fish, it cooks into something else. And there's also iron ore fish and other ores, and it comes with a diamond nugget, and I'm betting that a diamond nugget, if you get, say, probably 9 of them, I'm going to make a big guess that it's 9, you can make a diamond. So that's cool. So if we get enough of those fish, we can make our diamond pickaxe, and we need the diamond pickaxe to get obsidian. Oh, there's 3 more. There's 3 more. Where are they? Where are they? Right there. There we go. Then, yeah, see, we've also got iron ore and golden ore fishes. Yeah, then we'll be able to get the diamond pickaxe, so we can get obsidian, so we can get scuba gear, or make some scuba gear. So the scuba gear that is craftable is these ones, and they're pretty fun, for sure. Or no, so these are the ones that are the drops. So those are the ones that will come if we can get those drowned to give them up. So I guess they're not called scuba gear. They were called something else. So let's see if I can find. I think one of them was called an air tank. Air. There we go. So it's simple diving gear. So I do. What is it? Not simple. There we go. Yeah. So there's diving gear. So it doesn't give you like all the air, but it really increases your abilities. Gives you some depth strider and some aqua affinities. And then apparently these ones, the lava ones, let you actually swim in lava. So these would be really good ones to take to the nether, which I think would be really good. But yeah, these ones need this helmet core, which is pretty easy, but they need all that obsidian too. And then you can make it with a headlamp as well, so you get light underwater, which I think is a great idea. And a whole lot of iron. So I don't think iron will be too much of a problem. We can just go do some of our strip mining to do that, but it's that obsidian that we need. That obsidian for. So, like I said, I was hoping to get some drops and wasn't quite that lucky. Alonzo, Alonzo, you're sick again? Seriously, he was just sick. This guy is crazy. So I've taken to carrying around potatoes and carrots to cure the flu when I see them. So let's take a look and see, has there been anything built? Nope, nothing finished while I wasn't paying attention. Augustus wants somewhere to live. Yes, yes, my friend, I know. Let's see. It's definitely coming along, for sure. Let's take this door. And let's put that door over here. So we can go and take a look. I think it would be neat to be here at the time when they're clearing out all of the water to see it come down level by level. I think that'd be really neat, but so far I have never managed to actually be in the area when that's happening. One of these days it's gonna happen. But I think this space will be just fine. I'll have my little bed and stuff here, and then I'll do my extra crafting and stuff upstairs. So I think this is going to be a much more appropriate space for what I need. And I think that is probably gonna just about do it for today, really. I mean, we've gotten a lot of different things done in the colony and made a lot of progress, and I'm very excited about it. And that actually looks kind of fun now, but when it's done, it's going to be a glass-filled thing of beauty going all the way down, which I think will be really, really neat. So we'll see if we can get that on the go. So I'll probably do the same thing again that I've been doing in the past, is getting just a little bit of the longer term builds and upgrades done while offline, just so that we're not waiting because it's been many Minecraft days already working on the town hall upgrade, and I'm sure you don't want to just stand around and watch that. So I'll let those upgrades happen while we're offline, and hopefully all of the things that we set in place today will be there to view, and that'll do it, I think. So I hope that you are having a fantastic day, and that we see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.